Ohayo! Did you miss me? Of course you did if you didn't miss me. You want me here! Hello everyone, welcome to the stream! Today we are playing a free visual novel called Absent in the Rain. It's free! So you should download it. Oh, hello, Kendra! Mercy! It's free, for free! You can play it right now. I honestly saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it says Senpai. We love free! So you all can play this game along with me. Or play it at your own pace, you know? A game about me? Yeah, a game about you. Probably, if you're not like the villain or anything. I actually have no idea. Anyways. Senpai! Thank you, D-Man, for the membering for 5 months. Welcome back, Kohai. Missed you very much. Only been less than a week, but still. I was like, I'm gonna be gone for a week. Starts getting antsy. Can't help it. I have to be here with you. Alright, let's start. Sharing an umbrella. Senpai! Thank you, Rambo, for remembering for 5. Less than a week or not. Missed Kohai. Thank you, and Diago, for the 5 months. She missed us too. Thank you, Salt Sound, for the 5 months. 5 months of Kohai. Pretty pog. Thank you, Groom by VAllure, for the 5 months. Almost at 16K. Congrats. Thank you. I fell off. Thank you, T-Bird, for 5 months. Miss you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Selby. Was it always a bay? I've always said it as B. Oh well. Thank you for the 5 months. 5 months. Time has flown. Yeah, that's like almost half a year now. Sharing an umbrella. Look! Senpai! Senpai! Thank you, Stash Power, for the 5. Miss you so much, Kohai. Where have you been? Senpai. I mean, how have you been? I'm trying to relax. Thank you, Comrade West, for... Are you serious? OBS, please. OBS, come on. Stop disconnecting. What's wrong with you? They say that the person who gets wetter while sharing an umbrella is the one most in love. So they say. Can I see your shoulder for a second? Do you realize that as a human being, it's the worst thing you could have possibly said? She chuckles next to me under the same umbrella. One umbrella is too small for 2 people. Unless you get an extra large umbrella. Humph. Our shoulders and arm touch again and again, even though I'm being careful. It's so awkward. Well, Haruya. One of my male's classmates passing by glances at me before looking away. He's riding his bicycle and wearing a raincoat. Under the raincoat, the rainy season school uniform peeks out. Is he someone you know? This is your self-insert. You have to be a pretty girl now. Small umbrella is nice because it means you have to be close together. You still have to be close together with a big umbrella. He's a classmate, barely an acquaintance, so we really. Looking at the back wearing the raincoat, she grins. But you're the pretty girl. Me? I'm the pretty girl. Now it's you. That's just right. What is? There'll be rumors about us. What are you talking about? People also say that a rumor lasts 75 days. There you go! There you go, everyone. Your cancellation only lasts 75 days. So they say. Yeah, and there's more than... That's more than enough. More than enough for what, 2 months? So until August, or during summer vacation, about the rumors? Indeed. What should I do? Will you please do nothing? With a light smile, Senpai simply replies that she will behave. My eyes are probably as moist as the humidity of the rainy season. Why I gotta deal with this every f***ing time. This is nice ASMR, you know? This is nice ASMR. Don't you love the sound of the rain? It's quiet and pattering. With a light smile, Senpai simply replies that she will behave. My eyes are probably as moist as the humidity of the rainy season. Her jet black long hair is wet from the rain and gives off a luster. The color of my senpai's hair is that of a wet crow feather. Her dark eyes, which stand out against her white skin, are peeking behind her long eyelashes. Sorry, I don't have long black hair, but apparently you do. Her gaze turns to me. My consciousness is sucked into those eyes, like the night sky. My heart jumps as if I have tripped, and my breath becomes a lump in my throat, blocking it. I turn my face away in reflex. Then, she puts her lips close to my ear. You're embarrassed. Your face is beet red. Please don't whisper in my ear. I'll close the umbrella. That's fine by me. I was about to go home wet anyways. Today she didn't bring her umbrella. When it was time to go home, she walked briskly from the school entrance in the middle of the rain. She turned around and called out to me with a, "Shall we go?" A weirdo and eccentric, yet beautiful. That's my senpai. While admiring this always striking person, I raised the umbrella over her head. My scissors are too big for this umbrella, just letting you know. And now here we are. I quite like walking in the rain, though. What do you like about that? Even if you cry, nobody will find out. Huh? Oh, was my joke too high level? I'm so tired I could cry. Should I hold the umbrella now? No, it's fine. What happens when you take the scissors out? I will look bald. Have you ever considered that I might look really bald without my scissors? I mean, I could try. Feels a little weird. There's like a shadow, so I have to do like some stuff to it. Hold on. Hey. It's gonna feel a little weird. Ugh. And where the other one? Hold on. Trying to get my scissors. There we go. That look kind of weird. You look nice still. Oh, you can still see the remnants of my scissors though. Like you can still see the shadow of my scissors. So, what do I look like? Like a cute girl? Wait, what if I take my eye patch off? That make it look like I'm normal? Gasp! Who are you? That's so funny. We're moving too fast. Stop it. Okay, I'll leave my scissors off for now. You might see remnants of them because they're always attached to me anyways. Kind of feels kind of weird, right? You walk in the sound of rain. When sharing an umbrella, your steps are much slower than usual. Senpai! Thank you, Dine In, for 10 pounds. Thank you for remembering for 2 months. Okay, that's really cute. That means more time to talk and even more of my senpai's unique conversation. The amount of chatter spouting from her lips is akin to the amount of rainfall during the rainy season. Eventually, we come to an intersection. From there onwards, I'll go straight while she'll turn. This is the place to say goodbye. You're not gonna walk her home? Okay, fine. I'll take off the eye patch. I feel like a different person now. Thanks, Haruya-kun. We look at each other under the umbrella. For letting me under your umbrella. Thank you. I'll be fine from here. Wait. Is it really ending and then starting again? It's doing it for me too. Okay. It's mostly fine. Okay. No more issues? Let me know if there's any more issues. Might just be OBS. Or it could be YouTube being a cunt. Because OBS is... It said it disconnected once and that was it. It's like... I swear YouTube is like, oh, that Mercy she's back earlier than we want her to? Get her out of here. I don't want her here. Go back to having a break. It says the stream health is good. I think it's just doing funny things. I think it's just doing funny things. But it can't keep me away from you. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. You promised to share this umbrella with me. Right? Will you walk by yourself in this rain? She nods. Many thoughts come to mind. Senpai will get drenched. Won't it be better if I accompany her halfway, though? Even someone like her can get sick walking under the rain. But if I suggest that, won't it be a nuisance for her? Since in the first place, she said herself it was okay. Just walk her there. Don't even bother. Just be like, I'll just walk you to your gate, your front door. The Canadian slipped out there for a second. Walk you to your front door, eh? Then, Haruya-kun, see you tomorrow. My voice is clogged before I realize my mouth is moving on its own. That was Canadian. That was my southern playing. I thought it was pretty Canadian. I don't know you. I thought it was pretty Canadian. That did sound southern, huh? Oops. Oh, well, they're like 2 degrees from each other anyways. Yes. See you tomorrow. I let out a sigh while looking at her back getting smaller in the distance. See you. While I was hesitating whether to speak up or not, I missed my timing and the moment flowed away. Whenever something like this happens, I am left with a bad aftertaste. If she were to catch a cold because of this, I'm sure today's event would weigh on my conscience forever. My shirt is getting wet on the right shoulder. The moist feeling makes me return to reality. Before I get any wetter, I start heading back home, my guilt trailing behind me like a shadow. I can hear the sound of the rain in the distance. What do you mean in the distance? You're right there in the rain. I know. It should be right here. While being alone under an umbrella is spacious, I feel somewhat empty. What is that? Was that a dinosaur? Oh. Tonight it will rain. Oh my gosh, there's animation. Hey, Haruka-kun, this is just hypothetical. I don't even want that. Even if it were to kill me, I will live on. Absent in the rain. The following day after school in the literature club room, not again, is our hearts going doki doki? Senpai is laying face down on her desk and stares at the sky with languid eyes. Her silky hair hangs over her arms and flows down the desk, flooding the tabletop in black. Seeing that listless appearance, I can't help but wonder. But remember what happened yesterday. Wow, can't talk. Are you not feeling well? No, I'm just tired. It's not like I caught a cold, so don't worry. My heart's going doki doki from the cute girl on screen. The one that's supposed to be you or me? Answer wisely. Both? Okay, self-love there. I'll forgive you this time. Both are nice, but bottom right is best girl. I'll hold you to that. Her words eased the lump in my chest. It's rare to see you tired. Yeah, it's weird. She put her chin up on her arm and faces my way. Even though I see your face every day. What am I, an energy drink? Must be because we haven't done any skinship lately. Eh? Eh? I don't remember us ever doing that. Then let's start now. Let's not. When I say that, she once again puts her left cheek down on the desk. I want to go out. She mutters quietly. Where to? Have you heard of the hydrangea garden? I do know a little bit about the hydrangea garden she mentioned. It's a rather far place, and from our neighborhood you can't get there without changing trains and buses. It's quite far. Yeah, but I want to go. I like hydrangeas. Is that so? It's the first time I've heard of it. So what about you? Do you like flowers? Do you like flowers? Do you like flowers? Yeah? What's your favorite flower? Name it now. I like Delilah's. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away. But girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yeah, you do. Lotus flowers, primrose, sunflowers. Oh, hydrangeas. Oh, okay, a couple of hydrangeas. Orchids, violets, roses with black petals. That's very specific and very metal. I like tulips. Tulips are good. I like tulips. Lavender. Lavender's tastes really good. I like the taste of lavender. I like the taste of roses too. Sunflowers. Get beer. I like sunflower oil too. Or Chilean bellflower. That's so specific. Hibiscus, because it's one of my favorite teas. Fair, fair. Peonies are very nice. Peonies are good too. What's the circle-shaped one in Animal Crossing? I will be real. I don't remember a lot of Animal Crossing. When COVID was happening, I was playing a lot of Animal Crossing, but I don't remember. Snapping dragons are number 2 though. I like eating flowers. I love the taste of flowers. Roses and lavender being like my top flavors I love. Both of them have a subtly sweet smell and sweet taste to it. It is Can you eat those? You can have them in like drinks and cakes and stuff. I like very floral flavors. You can have you heard of edible flowers? You can eat them. Aren't you technically lavender flavored, Mercy? Why? Because I'm purple. Is that what you think about all purple VTubers? That they all taste like lavender? Is that what you're thinking? Yes? No, I taste like poison. Purple is a dangerous poison color, don't you know that? Pokemon should have taught you that. Thought purple was grape. Most people would think that, yes. Then explain grapes. They're not really purple. They can come in green, too. Mercy is the purple mushroom from Super Mario. Yeah, dangerous. It depends on what kind. I like flowers like cherry blossoms, plums, and wisterias. I think hydrangeas are good too. Maybe mangosteen flavored? Like a purple mangosteen? It's got a very pulpy taste. But the pulp itself is white in a mangosteen. Butterfly pea flowers make a good blue food coloring. It turns purple when you add citrus to it. Mangosteens can be purple, can they? Well, I know the fruit itself is one of my favorite fruits because it's really sweet. Do you have a type? She laughs. It doesn't seem like she's looking for an answer, so after some hesitation, I end up not saying anything. Hey, Haruya-kun. She slowly raises her body and says, "Don't you want to go to see the hydrangeas? With you? On our next free day, together. Do I want to go out with Senpai and visit the hydrangea garden?" Well... My voice comes up strange. Isn't it supposed to rain on both Saturday and Sunday? I blurt out something irrelevant. What does it matter if the weather is good or bad? Isn't it nice? Hydrangeas look good in the rain. Luckily or unfortunately, she doesn't seem to care about the weather forecast. Does that mean I'll be hanging out with her? But... yeah. I guess people don't usually go out when it rains. Saying that, she rounds her back and buries her mouth in her arm. It's painful to see her so lonely, and I feel the need to say something. But I think it's fine. You think it's fine? Yeah, that even if it's raining. For real? Her face suddenly brightens, and I sense something has gone wrong. With my comment, I just meant I think there's nothing wrong with going out in the rain or something like that. Wow. I'm trying to dodge her. I'm trying to dodge her. What's wrong with me? She, however, seems to have taken it in a different context. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to it. Looking at her smiling face, I can't bring myself to correct the misunderstanding. Senpai? Yes? It's my fault for not making my reply clear, so I want to fix it. No! No! What are you doing? Let's go out together on the weekend to see the hydrangeas. Yeah, I know. Why don't we organize a trip? Just emphasis to see the hydrangeas. To see the hydrangeas. Nothing else. This is not a date. This is a date to see flowers. And so we start talking about our sightseeing plans. As we finalize the schedule, this trip is quickly becoming a reality, and I grow more and more psyched. At some point, I stopped thinking, and I probably talked a lot of nonsense. Can you believe it? We have the whole thing planned now. Well, we did make it with the idea of carrying it out. By the end of our planning, I've calmed down. We will meet in front of the station before noon, have lunch, then get on the bus. We will spend the afternoons visiting the hydrangea gardens and sightseeing. Perfect. Getting pecky! This kind of date is perfect. I want you to come prepared. Wait, that's the wrong person. I want you to come prepared, Haruya-kun, because you're an accomplice now. Actually, I want to bring up a certain topic, but it's difficult to do in front of her smile. I just want to make sure of one thing. Yes, what is it? She tilts her head and I begin to talk as if pulling a string of memories out of my brain. It's about the hot topic of the last days. The serial murder case. Ow! I feel like this is like machine translated, so I hope you all don't mind if it's a little strange. Also, everything I touch turns into a mystery. Her eyes widen at my words. A murder case has recently taken the world by storm. Incidents have occurred nationwide, and the corpses left behind have been horribly disfigured. It's even said that parts of the body are often missing. The culprit hasn't been caught yet, and since the range of the crimes is all over the country, it's not possible to trace the culprit's footsteps. Yesterday, a corpse was discovered all the way north, and today a new one has appeared at the far end of the south on the main island. Those mysterious incidents raise the possibility of multiple perpetrators. I just want to make sure. Right now, we can't say that it's absolutely safe, can we? But we're going anyway. At my words, a little groan comes out of the back of her throat. Then she takes a long breath. If you want to say that we're being conceited or careless, you aren't wrong, but I think it's fine as long as we don't go out at night. And in the first place, we're still attending school like usual. Alright, I just wanted confirmation. If you're worried, do you want to cancel? No. I shake my head. Yeah, I've already planned everything. Right. Yes, that's right. She laughs. She laughs and I smile. Suddenly my smartphone vibrates in my pocket. When I take it out, I find that a classmate whom I talk to often has sent me a photo. Drawn on a blackboard, there's a doodle of a shared umbrella and a heart and two names lined underneath it. Haruya Shitaji and Yukino Akabane. I don't even have the energy to reply, so I sigh. Where on earth should I start correcting the rumors? But there are a few things about the image that strike me. One is the speed in which rumors spread. The second is that the symbol of a shared umbrella with the names of a man and woman below is so deeply rooted in our modern society. Oh, so cute! Do you do this? Do you do like that? Mercy and Senpai sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. And finally, it's the star quality of my senpai, whose name is known to even my classmates, and who don't know her personally. Okay, so, you senpai are named Yukino. She's kind of a genius. What's wrong, Haruya-kun? Why are you sighing? She had gotten up from her seat and was leaning against the window, and is now calling out to me with her usual faint smile. I close my phone and answer. I was thinking that I'll be hanging out with an amazing person. Amazing enough to make you sigh? You'll make me blush. She laughs. June. Looking at the sky, though, through the window of the cramped clubroom, it looks like it will rain again. From now on, it's time to go around and look into clubs. To all the new students. Along with the school's broadcast, the students leave the classrooms and step into the hallways. The school is filled with voices, the flow of people, the voices of those recruiting new members. It's lively. For the time being, I follow the crowd and escape into the corridor. Would you like to try track and field? Are you interested in the drama club? There's no club activities in particular that I want to check out. I like reading, so I might peek at the literature club, although I don't really like writing. So I guess the literature club tends to pertain to also have writing, huh? On the other hand, if I go straight home, then I won't be able to make a decision. I did the drama club in high school. I was also newspaper. I was in the newspaper. I was also in the drama club, and I was also in thinking about it, I was also in the debate club. I did all three. It was great. I actually won an award in the debate club. It honestly doesn't surprise me at all. That I was very sociable. I did a lot of extracurricular activity in high school. And then aside from that as well, I also did like things outside of like school, which was like what's the word? My acting stuff. Wow, I'm so dumb. Like my professional acting stuff. Well, I'm so dumb. I was like, wait, it was pretty important to me. I was busy. Yeah, I was. I was too busy processing. I should win an award for most extroverted VTuber. I think I'm the most extroverted, but with introverted hobbies. But yeah, I took care of the school newspaper, which was fine. It also coincided with the yearbook committee, which I also took some stuff. I also did some stuff with. If I recall, they're still using like the high school that I went to is still using like the graphics that I made to this day. So that's pretty funny. I'm pretty sure that I'm hoping they've replaced it. I still know that because I did so much extracurricular stuff, I remember that I burned a CD. Okay, so I burned a CD for the high school to use for gym class. And I think they still use that CD to this day. I remember having to drop by there for some reason, and then I was like, wait a second. This is the CD I burned. So, yeah, I did a lot of extracurricular stuff in high school. Just thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, I did a lot of stuff. Wow. Just thinking about it, I didn't realize I did that much stuff. I didn't realize I did that much stuff. Now that I think about it, I'm like, wow, I did a lot, huh? I think the debate club was pretty cool, though. I remember one of the teachers came up to me and was like, Mercy, you're in the debate club now. And I went, what? What? And then I remember her going, there's a competition in 2 weeks. Do it. And I was like, okay. Please represent our school. And I said, okay. I just ran with it, and that's where I got the award. 2 weeks? I swear it might have been shorter. I think it might have been shorter. It might have been like a week or 4 days. It was like, get to it. I said, okay. I was very outgoing back then. I'm a little less outgoing now. I kind of wonder, you know, when you're a high schooler, you kind of feel like nothing can like stop you, right? You're kind of annoying because like you have no shame. And then I grew up and found out, well, I grew up and found out what shame was. How did the rest of the debate club react to that? You want to know the truth? Me and one other person was the debate club, and that was it. Me and one other person was the debate club. Which was really cool, because we won. We both won, so... Where it's like, oh, Mercy, you're in the debate club now. Oh, okay. The thing the shortest notice I had was 2 days, yeah. Honestly, it was so funny because I was like, oh. And then they're like, here, just do it. And I said, okay. And then I just like, wow, you know. I was like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, I guess. So was the other person solo carry before you got in? I think the debate club was made because the school wanted more accolades. And so they were like, well, the debate club can win. You can enter competitions. So we need more awards and more stuff. So farming trophies, yeah. Yeah, my school was quite notorious for wanting accolades so that they could get more funding. So that they could get more funding, and I was a part of the mischief plan. In order to get some stuff in. So I had a lot of things that I did. Thinking about it, I'm like, wow, as a high schooler, I was really amazing, huh? That's really amazing, huh? Like, I just did things. Like, the teacher would be like, hey, Mercy, write a short story. We're gonna make this into a book. And I said, okay. I was like, okay. I remember winning a lot of short stories. Contests too. And I'm like, now that I think back on it, I'm like, wow. I was really amazing. What happened? What happened? Now I'm just a little... Now I'm just like, you know, not that great. Collide the academic star. It's true though. I paid for all my university with with like grants, bursaries, and scholarships. You are the best still? Nah, I feel like I am like the least talented girl in VAllure. So my writing is like subpar now. My drifting's okay. It's so rusty though. I can't debate for the life of me. Don't put yourself down like that. You're supposed to. You're supposed to be like, don't talk about my wife like that. I don't know, we've seen your writing. It's better than that. My writing, my BL my BL writing. But yeah, I think, I don't know. What is it? I feel like my talents are not exactly noticeable right away, I suppose. Like, I feel like the most valued... What's the word? Skills as a VTuber is like singing, drawing. Those are like the main skills people want. And those are like the skills that I don't have. Singing, drawing, like lyrics and stuff. I think that would be a part of music. And then I guess unhingedness. I feel like I'm quite normal, which is odd. Your prior drawings were very cute, though. I feel like it's just one of those things where it's just like, oh, it's whatever. Senpai, thank you, darling V Senpai. Oh yeah, and gaming. Like, if you're really good at like shooting games and like esports level, then like that's pretty valued. You're one of the most incredible people I've ever had the chance to know. I'm always amazed by you. Nothing you can say can make me think otherwise. You think so? I think you're incredibly talented. I feel like my talents are, what's the word? Soft skills. Those are like the soft skills that people don't value as much. Being able to keep people hooked with yapping is genuinely a super important talent. And you're a pro at that. Oh my gosh, it's rain. That's what I see with the like... Don't downplay yourself like that. I'm trying not to, but like I'm saying, like, you know, in VTubing, these are the things that like are valued most. So people who are like, you know, it's a checklist, right? It's a checklist. Can they sing? Can they draw? Can they shoot game real good? Check, check, check. Perfect. What's this game about? Rain. And then, like, it's like, oh, what are my talents? Okay, bad. At least for video games wise, I think I'm pretty bad. Except for maybe point and clicks, then I'm okay. Then I'm good, okay, good at, yes. I don't think there's really a game that I super excelled at, you know? On the other hand, if I go straight home, then I won't be able to make a decision. There's a lot of enthusiasm swirling around to get freshmen, and that attention is on me at times too. Point clicks are still valid. I like games, but I don't think I'm very skilled at them. Like, the most games I like are like weeb games. So, RPGs, point and clicks. What else do I play? Pretty puzzle games, I guess. Murder mysteries, those are like my faves. Those are like my faves, but they're not like they're not considered like games that the average person would want to watch. So the average person would want to watch shoot games. So FPS games, horror games, first-person horror games, AAA games, MOBAs. So those will be the games that people generally go into, and those are not the games that I'm like, wow, all of these games are motion sickness. And then each time I give a vague, indecisive answer, I wish I could say no more casually. After all, to them, I'm just one more potential candidate. I wander around the school hoping to escape from the crowd. Did you just say that you didn't want to leave because you didn't want to join a club? What's wrong with you? In the end, I drift into an unused classroom in a separate building away from the main school building. It's a place strangely filled with tranquility, and neither the voices of invitations nor any footsteps can be heard. Excuse me. Not playing the most common games doesn't mean you're bad at games, though. Do you remember me platforming? That was not very good. I feel like you've been ranting out a little more recently, though. I'm trying. It was, I remember you beating the platforming game. I did, but it took a while. Even though no one is here, I feel nervous about entering a classroom on my own. I cautiously step inside. Chairs and desks are neatly arranged and quiet. When must this class be used? Well, what does this mean? When must this class be used? Ooh. What does this mean? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what they meant to say. No, you know what? I give up. I lean back on the window. You can see the cityscape in the distance, and the horizon is visible. I think they mean it looks never used. Okay, so it looks like a classroom that hasn't been used in a while. Got it. What I look at my reflection in the window and sigh. I have a feeling that the person I see there is going to spend his high school life as if it were someone else's problem. If you don't like crowds, you should just go home. So then why have I come to an empty classroom like this, and I'm staying inside the school brimming full of newcomers and club invitations? The view is nice. I turn my head around at a sudden voice. The girl standing next to me, a beautiful person with white skin and long black hair. When did that happen? I was sure the door was closed. Was this translated by AI? It could be just machine translated, yeah. Like Google Translate. The view is nice. She gives me a gentle smile. A smile that looks as though directed at someone who's been with her for many years. Yeah. That's right. I have a hard time replying properly. I wish I could talk more casually, but it's difficult for me. I think it through before speaking. I also think a lot about the words I chose. I feel like we should be the ones translating this. Okay. I would redo this thing saying, wish I could reply casually, but it's difficult for me. I need to think about the words I say before I speak. Something like that. Yes. However, the other person nods without caring about my stutter. Very much so. Somehow, she seems like a unique person. She has a peculiar timing. No, I guess she's peculiar in many ways, since she's purposely away from the bustling school building that's busy recruiting new students. Spring is nice. Is that so? So does the sky is bright. I agree. It's completely different from winter. Yes, it's warm. It's warm indeed. It's spring. What's with her? Is she equipped with an engine that keeps her talking endlessly? The air smells good in spring. Now that you mention it. Is it the scent of flowers? For sure. The spring air smells sweet. Where does its scent come from? I want to open the window and try catching the spring air, but I look sideways and hesitate. I fear that... I looked it up. The translators are Russian. I think it's just ESL. Oops. I fear that if I open the window now, the conversation will go on eternally. I feel like I will have to talk to this person forever. ESL love, at least they're trying. But I feel like it should be handed to another person to, like, fix. I'm not good at being involved with others. It's more than I can handle. Spring has come to the city, a new spring. Seems she can keep going even if you leave her alone, whether you want it or not. Looking at the scenery of the city like this. While saying that, she leans her back against the window. Makes me feel like everywhere is a city, right? Wait, I suddenly no longer follow. I don't understand, but that doesn't mean I don't share the feeling. It just means I can't quite grasp what she's saying. I'm sorry. Could it be that I've been saying weird things all this time? When I'm at a loss for an answer, the other person laughs embarrassingly. No, her expression was so lonely that I unintentionally raised my voice. I think hard and finally squeeze out an answer. Looking at the scenery of the city makes me feel like everywhere is a city. I can easily find a reason to agree with her. If you look at the city, then everything is a city. But is that all? The seemingly meaningless conversation, maybe there's something deeper in it? The city, no. There's a city wherever you go because a city is where people live. Wow! like someone's trying to write an essay, you know? Is writing an essay and trying to meet the word count. I don't know what to say. Even though I'm talking, I have no idea what I'm saying. I let my mouth move while my brain's trying to keep up. If I stop now, we'll be in silence. Why am I even doing this? No matter where you are, it's filled with places where people live and people's lives, activities continue. I guess it's kind of a feeling, isn't it? The girl looks surprised at the answer I managed to work out. Then she laughs, and the tension I could feel from her is lifted. Literally writing an essay and going, how can I really extend this? Yeah, you understand. That was the correct answer. Was it a quiz? Silence fills the classroom again. I at least managed to overcome the city situation, but what now? I look out the window again. I can't exactly leave it like that. Silence. I wish I could say something witty. Unfortunately, I'm no good at that sort of thing. In the silence, the other person also turns to face the window. She stretches out an arm in front of me and unlocks the window latch. The window is now open. The rushing wind ruffles the girl's hair, with her long hair blowing in the wind. Okay. Thank you. She calls out to me. The wind is nice. Right. Okay, which one of you is still working on their essay? I think you've put your subconscious into this. Here, the window. She smiles. You look like you wanted me to open it. Why? This moment stays burned in my mind. Back then, did I really want Senpai to open the window? At the time, I was struck by something like an incomprehensible deep emotion, and I couldn't say anything. Startled, I snap out of my abstraction? Okay. And I turn to face the window again. No, rather, than to the window, I turn to the blowing of a new wind. That was a lot. My name is Yukino Akabane. I'm a second-year student. What about you? I'm Haruya Shitaji, a freshman. I see. Haruya-kun. Yes? Come with me. I follow behind the person whose name I didn't even know until a moment ago. We leave the classroom, pass through the crowds of the main school building, and arrive in front of a small classroom. Is this... All club activities are in full swing. I also have to fulfill my duties as a literature club member. She opens the door. The literature club room is so small that it makes me think it's a storeroom or something. There's a large table in the center, and a girl who seems to be a senpai is sitting in the back. She has brown hair tied in 2 braids and wears glasses. Welcome back. I'm back, President. I have choice words because these are not braids. These are pigtails. are not braids. I'm gonna fight. It looks like you harvested, as suspected, of Bane-chan. I'm more than happy to have met your expectations. Expectations? I didn't have any particular expectations of you, though. The club president laughed. Akabane-senpai also laughs. The two girls seem to have a unique relationship. Harvested. Wow, it's like a callback to all the games I played, huh? Want to take a seat? Alright. Your seat is across from mine. Yes, thank you. You can open the club room freely. The club advisor and I have the key, so when you want to borrow it, it'll be quicker if you speak to the teacher in the staff room. Why are you talking on the premise that I will join the club? Won't you? I sigh. From the seat directly across from Akabane-senpai, I say, I think I'll join. That makes me happy. She laughs and I smile. Senpai smiles and then she looks out the window. Spring is really nice after all. She seems to be having fun and looks like someone reliable. I'm about to I swear if the script was given to me, I would have been like, cross out, don't need this, don't need this. This person will take me somewhere far away. That's what I felt. On that day, the three of us looked at the clear sky and the scenery outside. Indeed. And tomorrow, Senpai and I will go someplace far. Following the footsteps of my senpai, even if we never touch each other directly, we'll still go far. In bed, the feeling that had been scattered and itched in my chest were gathering, solidifying. With a sense of security that resembles determination. You are filled with determination. I fall asleep. It's strange. What is? Doesn't the scenery you see from the bus window look completely different from usual? Look at the city, too. A rainy city flows outside the window. She's looking deeply at the window, dripping with water of the bus. Give me give me a second. She's looking. What's a better word than deeply? If I could fix this sentence. The rainy city flows past the window. She's looking solemnly. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Solemnly at the window. At the bus window dripping with water. There. Something like that. Instead of looking deeply, just say staring. Yeah. She's staring out the window at the raindrops. I don't know. Why is it like this? The fact that you came in uniform is more strange to me than anything else. The fact that you're wearing a uniform is more strange to me than anything else. Okay, sure. It's amazing she's wearing her school uniform even though it's the weekend. I heard rumors that some people even spend their holidays in uniform. But I never thought I'd see it up close. I like uniforms. You do? Yes. Don't you feel it's out of the ordinary? I think I kind of understand, but we wear uniforms at school, which takes up most of our daily life, so if that isn't ordinary, then do you consider the weekend to be the actual ordinary time? Look, Harry-kun, there's a lot of people lined up over there, and I'm about to smack the shit. Senpai's daily life seems to be full of surprises and discoveries. I like windows. You can see various sceneries flow and the outside world spread endlessly. How many times are we going to say endlessly or sceneries flow? I'll probably never get tired of looking. There's a reason why this is free. You know, I always feel like there's certain games where I would really like to strangle someone for its writing. Like, there's a game that I found, and I believe it's also a free game, called Notch, I think. N-O-T-C-H. Yeah, Notch. And I was trying to read it, and it was so badly written. But I feel like for some reason it was cheating, because the reviews were overwhelmingly positive. And I was like, kind of pissed, you know, because I can't tell if it was just, you know, botted so that it could have an overwhelmingly positive review, because it was like pulling teeth, you know. I was like, what the hell is it saying? The first area, they kept on saying every other word was corridor, 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 corridor. And I'm like, what the heck's going on here? Player reviews or journal reviews? On Steam. On Steam, it was player reviews. I kind of understand how you feel. Speaking of getting tired of things, no matter how out of the ordinary it is, you won't be bored of wearing the uniform every day. If it isn't ordinary, it can't be unordinary either. What the hell are you saying here? Hold on. Okay. You won't get tired of anything because never mind. You know what? I give up. They have to pay me for this. I'm not tired of it so far. It's in the long run. High school itself is a special event in life. That's philosophical. Doesn't it apply to today too? Going out somewhere with someone? From the sound of it, even she seems to believe that going to see the hydrangeas together is unusual. Are they trying to say that, like, it's not common?
5.
It's uncommon to go out to just see hydrangeas. It's uncommon to wear the school uniform every day, so that's why she finds it fun. Why is everyone spamming 5? Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I got a dono! I didn't even hear it. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta reset my thing. Okay, thank you for the 5 paper call. 5. Thank you for the $5 of my translation fee. Well, I think it would have been better if I had come in gym clothes. You know what? It's Mercy's translation time. What the f? Oh? Aren't gym clothes even more exciting? You're f***ing crazy. The bus carry is carrying 2 strange people to the hydrangea place. Hydrangea Gardens. She's walking in front of me. Skipping and twirling. The hem of her skirt and her black hair follows spin under the red umbrella. I don't fucking know. Surrounded by blue, purple, and pink hydrangeas, she's innocently playing around. Why do humans only have eyes in front? I want to keep I want to see everything, but I just can't. Hearing her say that, happy like a child, an unintentional smile spreads on my face. That'll be a bit... No, actually, that would be a bit hard. You know, actually, it'll be extremely difficult to achieve more eyes than the one you have. Okay. Having said that, I'm kind of excited about the hydrangea garden. There's a sea of hydrangea. There's a sea of hydrangeas as far as the eye can see. What about my third eye? Have you opened it? Combined with the rain, it feels like we're walking in another world, isolated from anywhere else on Earth. Lovely. This is really fantastic. The hydrangeas are blooming everywhere, enveloping me. The road continues beyond the fog, and you are here. What? Me? Yes. She suddenly stops spinning, her skirt and hair float and sway. If you weren't with me, I wouldn't be so happy. Is that so? Why are you so obsessed with me, girl? I gotta know. If anything, my image of Senpai is that of a capable person who is free and cheery all the time. There we go. How do I put it? If I came here alone, I'm sure I would have been scared. Just a bit. It's so beautiful and wonderful, and the scenery goes on forever. Then I would suddenly wonder if I can really go back to where I started. Like, I both understand and don't. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too, bro. I gotta be, like, inebriated for this. However, I'm relieved that you're here. I can tell that I can go back? I don't know. I feel like I've been told something really strange. I'll wait patiently for... I wait patiently for her words. What does... I'll wait to see what she has to say. There you go. So, anyway, with you I can go far. I'll go anywhere with you. There we go. Do you understand what I want to say? No! No, I don't understand! What should I do? All kinds of feelings well up, and when I try to put them into words, I suddenly feel suffocated. Any words seem imprecise, inappropriate, misleading, inadequate, and unsuitable for me to utter. You can just use one of those words. Literally, you can just be like, any word seems inappropriate for me to say. But I want to answer. I have to answer. And in the end, the only thing I can say is, I want to understand. I want to understand. She repeats my words. I want to understand. I don't think it's a very nice thing to say, or rather, it is the same that that's saying I don't get it. She laughs. I've been thinking so hard. I didn't realize I was thinking so hard, so when I lift my gaze, I see her advancing forward. Skipping, hopping steps. She's skipping! It's skipping, so that means, she's skipping towards me. Yeah. I don't understand. Yeah? I don't understand how to feel right now. I don't know what to say. Yeah, me neither! Me neither! Yeah, me neither! Saying that while laughing, she moves further and further away. Nobody, both in and out of this game, knows what's going on. I'm like... I'm struggling so much with the translation right now. I don't get it, but she seems happy. Wait a minute. Senpai! That being said, all her skipping around is dangerous, so I call out to her. Watch your step. What just happened? I don't know what happened. If I had to describe it, it looks like a mass shadow. Something popped out of the ground, snatched something from Senpai's hand, and disappeared into the ground again. Her red umbrella fell and bounced on the road full of in the hydrangea garden, and her body collapsed in the rains on the wet ground. Senpai? For a second, my mind goes blank, but I run to her. With this translation, the game is a mystery in more than one way. We're gonna try. We're gonna try to parse it out. Are you alright? Are you entertained that I'm trying to parse it out? If this sucks, let me know and I will, I don't know, do something else. She's looking down. I wonder what she's staring at. And when I trace her line of sight, I see the sleeve of her uniform. How? Senpai. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. You don't have to say different. Your wrists. Beyond her left arm. Aw. Is beyond the right word? I don't know. What? Beyond? Where? Okay. Where her hand is supposed to be, there's just a sleeve left. The sleeve of the uniform stretched out like an empty bag and hangs over the ground. Okay, so a shadow, a mass shadow came out from below her and ate her arm. She glances at her sleeve, staggers to her feet, and sits down again. Silence fills the place like a bottomless swamp. My bad. What? What do you mean, my bad? She suddenly opens her mouth and it's like she's back to normal. Too normal. Excessively normal. I accidentally fell. Being too playful is reckless, huh? But Senpai, I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. Girl, where your hand at? Senpai, your left hand. Yeah? You slut. You were fine the entire time? She tilts her head and stretches out her left hand from inside the sleeve. My left hand? What's wrong with it? I tried to say something, but I'm about to punch a bitch. But I stopped myself. I hold my breath. I can't say anything. There's a wall. A wall that strongly rejects me. She is rejecting me. No. I'm glad you're safe. I'm sorry I worried you. She stands up, picking up the umbrella that was laying on the ground. She turns to me. Then let's resume sightseeing, Haruya-kun. I want to explore more. There we go. I want to explore further in. Yeah, words! That was kind of creepy. I thought of her as a strange person. I thought she was kind of strange, you know, kind of a weirdo before. But that's the first time I ever felt that she was creepy. Haruya-kun? Yeah? Aren't you coming? Even after all that, she's still happily yelling, right? And letting out sounds of admiration. We ooh and ah and take a And we even take pictures together. Okay, there you go. I don't know how to look at her. White mist covered the entire hydrangea garden. We both walked through it. Senpai and I, alone. The following day after school in the literature club room, I'm waiting alone in the club room, but there's no sign of Senpai coming. The small room is filled with a suffocating silence, and What is it? Silence or sound or strong sound of rain? Okay, give me a second. It's strangely quiet here, which makes the rain more prominent. I don't know. It's like the heavy rain makes, I don't know, is the only thing I hear. There you go. A gray sky peeks through the window. It's the first time she hasn't come to club activities. The literature club is very laid back. Rather than club activities, it would be more correct to call it an after-school hangout. Okay, rather than calling it a club, it would be more correct to call it an after-school hangout spot. That's exactly why I'm worried about her. I wonder if she's come to school. I'm worried that, but I don't know what to do. I ask if her body is okay. If I ask if her arm's okay, she would act like nothing's happened, so I wouldn't be able to ask anything else. Frustration builds up and turns into irritation. All I could think of is Senpai and that shadow that caught my eye. Is your body okay? Okay, I'd say, is her arm okay? The shadow that jumped out of the ground and probably ripped off her wrists before disappearing into the ground again. Just what was that thing? And why was she trying to keep its existence hidden? Should I also act like I saw nothing? My head rummages through my memories and pulls out the nationwide serial murder case. On the news, the number of casualties has increased by 1 again. Okay, wait. My mind recalls the serial murder case. The numbers of, it's like there was another murder. There you go. Instead of saying the number of casualties has increased by 1, it should be just like, it should just be like, another person died again. Naturally, I connect the 2 incidents in my head. Is that natural? You could be like, I can only think of the shadow and the serial murders as being related. Ah! Maybe it's the shadow that's attacking people all over the country and not just a murderer. If that's the case, it would explain why it was so difficult to track down the perpetrator, as well as why the crimes are spread so far apart. There we go. That would explain it. Is that even possible? What was that shadow thing in the first place? Did I just imagine it? Maybe what she said about tripping was true, and the shadow was just something I imagined, was just a product of my imagination. It's too confusing. Any speculation is like trying to grasp the sky. Any speculation would be useless. Yay! The only thing I can be sure of is that we're in a dangerous situation. There's no point in overthinking it, so I leave the club room. I take out my phone from my pocket and check the time, but no messages from Senpai. As I'm walking in the cloudy weather, something crawls up my neck. What? The sensation makes me want to scream, but I barely hold back. Maybe an insect or something? I feel something crawling up my neck. Okay. Try to wipe my nape with my hand, but I can't get rid of the feeling. My neck is wet. The shuddering comes up to my ear. Tonight it will rain. I'm shivering. A voice that sounds like it's coming from the depths of the earth makes my eardrums vibrate. Okay. The time... What is this? At the time of the boar, I shall await at the door of your dwelling. Boar? What is time of the boar? At noon? Midnight? I will be waiting in front of your door? Waiting in front of your house? Boar? The pigging out? What the heck does this mean? Something pops in my ear. When I cautiously touch my ear, my fingertips are wet. What just happened? Fear, like never before, overcomes me. I feel like I've been touched by something I shouldn't have knowledge of. By something I shouldn't have... I should have never heard. Okay. How come I keep meeting things like this? I don't understand. Okay. What the heck is a boar? If it's like a zodiac, I think the year of the pig is the last one, so does that make it the 12th animal? So that means midnight? Oh, all I can piece together is that something supernatural is haunting the town, and it seems to be trying to get in touch with me. Caught in something, and the fact that Senpai was attacked yesterday must be part of it. No, it's 9 to 11 p.m. What? Is that a real time? That's not very specific. That's like a long... That's like a long interval. That's long. Okay. I will appear at your house sometime between 9 and 11? 9 to 11? That's like still like 3 hours. That's so vague. Okay. With uneasiness in my heart, I walk back home with heavy steps. Tonight it will rain. It's pouring, just like the voice whispered in the daytime. 2 hours, yeah. At the time of the boar, I shall await at the door of your dwelling. Okay. The time of the boar. When I look it up, it was from 10 p.m. to midnight. I feel like I'm being lied to. The time is close. I sit at the front door waiting for the time. Wikipedia lied to me? Are you sure Wikipedia lied to me, or did this game lie to you? I sit at the front door waiting for the time to arrive. I turned off the lights in my room, and my parents are already in bed. The house is pitch black. Amid that, I hunch over and endure the tension. My hands and feet are cold because of the tension. What's a better way to say this? My hands and feet are numb from stress. I don't know. The back of my throat is dry. Maybe I could distract myself better if I waited outside rather than staying in. It's raining, so I grab an umbrella. Holding something in my hand makes me feel a little better. 10 p.m. I don't like it. Putting the smartphone in my pocket, I stand up. I pick up my umbrella and unlock the front door, paying close attention to making as little sound as possible. Cold, rainy air. Okay, cold air from the rain rushes through the crack of the door from the jar. It's a jar, right? Through the opening of the door, both the entrance and outside are pitch black. If it's pitch black, how can I see it? I open my umbrella, take a step outside, and slowly close the door. It's my first time going out in the south, especially when it's raining. I think we can word this better. The street light near my house shines their light onto the wet pavement. I thought you said it was pitch black. Why is there a street light? Huh? How about... I've never been out this late before. Especially not in the rain. Something. I have the uncomfortable feeling of standing in the wrong place at the wrong time. I wonder if Senpai would pass my house. I'd probably feel a little better than... Usually that would be impossible, but we're talking about her. It might happen. Besides, I think this kind of atmosphere strangely suits her. I'm sitting at the pitch black... staring at the pitch black sky while thinking about about that. When I look down, a wave runs through my body. Something is emerging from the ground. From where I stand on my feet and from the firm ground, it's rising little by little, as if a face were sticking out of the water. It's like an optical illusion. Things I always took for granted are being shaken. Oh... What's a better word for this? My whole world just turned upside down. I become uneasy. It looks like a fish. It's a shark. That's a shark, I think. With human teeth? What's emerging is a huge shark. However, what's completely different from the ordinary sharks are the gigantic human dentures that appear as it surfaces. Shark with human teeth. Human teeth are lined up in the mouth of the shark. You said fish. The tongue contained in the back. There's, okay. It's got dentures. They look like teeth that could easily bite iron. Okay, but the human teeth look like strong teeth that could break through anything. Okay. Rows of teeth put closely together. One single front tooth as big as the palm of my hand. It's a monster. Monster. I can swallow up, bottle up, alcohol and out. Feel like Godzilla. Better the deck. My whole body is frozen. I feel primal fear. There we go. As I realize my life is in danger, my body refuses to move. Weak and pallid as if blood has been drained. Okay. I stand still, my eyes glued to the monster in front of me as it slowly opens its mouth. On time, I thank you. The shark lets out a heavy voice that shakes me to my core. I'm surprised it can speak. His voice has an eerie sound, has an eerie tone to it, like something non-human attempting to imitate a human's voice and failing. I am the rain Ayakashi, Fukae Murasame no Wani. What? Do they have to give me the Japanese? The monstrous shark of the abyssal zone. It's a requirement. Fukae Murasame no Wani. Rain Ayakashi? He's given me his name, but I couldn't quite catch the rest of the first try. Despite my confusion, the Rain Ayakashi continues. How shall I address you? You're asking me for my name? Hi. Yes. Haruya Shitaji. Haruya Shitaji. Shitaji dono. Yes. Think the shark is a weeb? I think all of us are weebs. I visit you on this night for nothing else but to request your help. I come to you on this night requesting your assistance? My help? You're my assistance? Correct. Yes. The other day, incidentally, it would seem you were in a flower garden with a woman. How is she called? What is her name? I'm at a loss for words. The Rain Ayakashi is referring to my senpai. Should I really mention her name here? Worry not. Okay, so I'm gonna assume the Rain Ayakashi speaks in a formal... speaks formally? The monster adds, as if he can sense my internal conflict. We are old friends. I solely wish to know the name she goes by here. I can't believe... Okay, here, I can't take in... Okay. I can't believe a single word the monster says. That monster and Senpai are supposed to be acquaintances? And what does he mean by here? Maybe he says something like, in this realm, you know? Like, in this realm, what does that woman call herself? Or something. And does that mean she has another name besides Yukino Akabane? Undoubtedly, there are many things you want to ask about. I shall talk about those later, but for that purpose, firstly, you tell me how I should refer to her. I feel like the shark's monster's tones have softened ever so slightly. For the time being, I decide to follow what he says. To begin, I'm not brave enough to go against an opponent head-on. Yukino Akabane, that's her name. Really? Why did you give her the phone? Why did you give the shark the phone name? Just be like, Yukino. Yukino Akabane. I see. Lorraine Ayakashi repeats the name several times and nods. Have you been with Yukino Akabane for a long time? No, I met her last spring. But you seem to get along very well. I guess so. Such an ambiguous way of... Wow, that's ambiguous. Is it because of Yukino Akabane's behavior that you are making your words vague? I can't say for sure that's not the case. I can't say! There you go. It seems that this relationship cannot be easily explained. Is he just prying into my private life? I feel a little bit annoyed, but I can't really say anything back since, well, he's a huge f***ing shark. I feel pathetic. Why do you just add pathetic here? It's a complicated situationship. What kind of person does Yukino Akabane appear to be in your eyes? She's a weirdo. She's an unpredictable person who's always full of energy and tries to get close to other people. Yeah, that's it. She seems like she's starving to interact with other people. I'll say this is the kind of person she is. I see. Yes, I see. Humans may look strange in her eyes. What do you mean? I shall be forthright. The air is tense. Firstly, Yukino Akabane is not human. Huh? Neither she nor I live in this world. We are foreigners who came here from another world. We are Ayakashi. We are neither human nor bird nor beast. Neither flowers nor fish. Well, I can tell that you're not a flower, but a fish? The monster says indifferently, as if reading a script. Yeah, like how I'm reading the script. If not fish, why look like fish? Of course, my understanding can't catch up. Ayakashi? If Senpai isn't a human being, is she the same category as this shark? Of course, you, as a human, will find this hard to believe. However... the fact that I am in front of you like this is the best proof that my story is no hoax. Sure. It's just as Lorraine Ayakashi says, he has hit the nail on the head, but I can't easily accept it. Sure. In other words, the reason why Yukino Akabane wants to close the distance with you isn't because she wants to observe in more detail the strange human beings she mingles with. I'm getting tired. And perhaps that kind of attitude is seen as eccentric by other humans, and therefore they are wary of her. The monster's speculation about Senpai's position is mostly correct. And according to the Rain Ayakashi, the fact that she isn't human may have cast a shadow over the relationship between me and her. Honestly, even if you tell me that, I don't understand. I really don't know what's going on. Guess I'm being unreasonable. However, we must move forward. Every second counts. Tonight's rain will stop falling. We yawned at the same time. Look at us. Our yawns are connected. Just as the Rain Ayakashi says, the rain has been gradually decreasing. Maybe the shark can't appear unless it's raining? Let me be blunt. Right now, I'm here with you on an important order from my master. The order is to bring Yukino Akabane back, even if I must kill her. What? Even if you have to kill... What? Aren't you friends? It would seem that a murder case has recently been making headlines in this country. I remember this. I recall the serial murder case happening right now. I don't know. Before we went out to the hydrangea garden, we talked about that incident. What about... No, you can't be saying that she's... Correct! The Rain Ayakashi nods without saying anything. Like that, I can't continue the second sentence. No, I mean, why would she ever do such a thing? Why would she... Listen, for us to live in your world, we need life energy. To us, it's like the air that fills your lungs when you dive into the water. Yukino Akabane no longer has the life energy needed to sustain the diving. Originally, she should have returned to our world, but she stubbornly refuses to go back. You don't want to go back to land, but you're almost out of breath? In that situation, what do? Surface at the air before diving again? Correct. She attacks and eats humans to use the energy to live here. Is that a good analogy? Is that a good analogy? I think that was a very bad analogy. And uses them as energy to live here. Is her tyranny not too extreme? Is that the best thing? Oh, you know what? Whatever. Okay, so is she really attacking people and devouring them to death? Okay, to death is redundant. We know they're dead. No, that's impossible. Right now, Yukino Akabane is harming the world out of resentment. I absolutely cannot forgive such an extreme display of wickedness and violence. Therefore, we are trying to subjugate her in order to maintain the peace and order in both worlds. Wait, do you have any proof about Senpai killing people? It's a pity I can't demonstrate it to you. I should have shown you how I cut off Yukino's hand in the flower garden. That time. Was that something he did so that I could see? Was he trying to show me that? Okay, there we go. There was one more victim that night. That's what Yukino did to restore her health. Think about it, running along the country, killing arbitrarily and still not getting caught. It's a very unmanageable feat for a human, is it not? That's right, but recently she seems to be exhausted. Isn't Yukino showing signs of being tired? It's just as the Rain Ayakashi says, I'm speechless. Half of myself is in agreement, while the other half doesn't want to admit it. Therefore, I was dispatched from my original world to take on the task of subjugating Yukino Akabane. And now I have a favor to ask of you. Will you lure Yukino Akabane out? Me? You're asking me to cooperate? Correct. I want you to bring Yukino Akabane to a specified place at a specified time. At a specific place and time. Okay. She trusts you and therefore wouldn't be wary if it was your invitation. But that's... The rain stopped. The rain, as she looks up at the sky and muttered, I must go. You being too one-sided here? You must tell no one. I shall know in advance that... I shall let you know in advance that I possess a keen sense of smell, and I loathe the smell of lies. In other words, if you talk about it, I will know more of a threat than a warning. Isn't this too much exposition? Is it almost over? On the morrow at night, midnight, it will rain again. I shall listen to your reply at the time, but I would like for you to consider it until then. The rain, Ayakeshi says so with his mouth wide open on purpose, his oral cavity full of intimidation dangles in front of my eyes. Sure. I look forward to your humane judgment and response. Okay, sure. After that, the monstrous shark burrows deep into the ground, and the rain has already stopped. I stand in front of the entrance for a while. I open the door in a daze and drag my heavy body to the bed. When I throw my body on the mattress, all my strength disappears. My head spinning. I can't help but believe it's all a lie. Do I really have to give that monster an answer? By the day after tomorrow? Or by tomorrow's night? I don't know. When I can hardly process tonight's events? What happened tonight? I don't know. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to, like, translate this live. I wish tomorrow... Okay, what do you mean following night? That's just tomorrow. Why did you just say following night? God. Wish tomorrow would never come. Close my eyes and frantically push the memories out of my mind. The thought out of my mind. There we go. My head is filled with darkness. The figure of Senpai remains at the end. Doesn't go away. The following day after school in the literature club, I throw my bag on the desk, on the table, and put my face down. Sure. I went to school as usual, but I couldn't focus. I somehow managed to make it through. On the morrow at night, it will rain again. I shall listen to your reply at that time. I would like you to fully consider it. It's so difficult. I keep thinking about that shark. Think about it, and I couldn't come up with a solution, answer. I don't know. Last night, the serial murders case has increased the number of victims by 2. 2 more victims! Don't murder case has increased the number of victims by 2. Why just say 2 more victims. It's like last night, 2 more victims of the serial murderer case. Sure. Maybe the rain Ayakashi wasn't talking. The shark ate 2 people on the way home and is blaming it on the girl. Maybe. Maybe it wasn't just a coincidence. I don't know. However, I can't portray Senpai. It seems she isn't human and is attacking people at night. If she really isn't human and is attacking people at night, even though the truth is unknown, it's still a shock that I can hardly I don't know the truth. Never mind. I don't know what to do anymore. I want to talk to her, but I haven't seen her since our hydrangea date. In the first place, the rain Ayakashi is observing my movements from the rain. Well, of course, it will be a big lie if I say I'm not afraid of the rain Ayakashi. Even now, his gigantic gums keep flashing through my mind. The sight frightened me and made me feel powerless. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm frightened and scared. I'm definitely not going to cooperate. But when I think about what might happen to me, I can't help but waver my decision. My mind is in a chaos. I can't think clearly. The translations is taking its toll. My brain is off. What should I do? Shitaji-kun is dead. The sudden sound of the door. I heard the door open, followed by a voice I haven't heard in a while. It makes me twist around. Hi there. Hi, President. It's been a while. Sashiburi. Long time no see, President. Cheers. Likewise, how have you been? I've been... okay. Love her braids. Shut up, there's no braids here. I'm so mad. Your complexion tells me you're lying. The club president, she's as detached as always. You have something... do you have something to do here? Sure do. I want to borrow some books. There's a bookshelf at the corner of the literature club classroom. Who would have thunk, right? Books at a literature club? The club magazine is there, and the books brought in by the club members are lined up so that everyone can read them freely. So that anyone can read them. There we go. You came... You came by yourself today? Yeah, Senpai isn't here yet. Shut up. That's weird. She's always the first to arrive. Maybe she's busy today. I don't know. She didn't come here yesterday. She didn't come to school yesterday either. Oh. That's weird. Oh. Wait. Did earth shattering. Maybe we could change it to... Is the world upside down? No. She's the very picture of great health. A picture equipped with a perpetual motion engine. Okay. Well, Senpai is always fine, though. Sorry. Give me a second. Today I was hanging out with my gal pal. I made her open a booster pack from the Pokemon game. Right? From the Pokemon card game. And she's just like... She just messaged me saying, what was the name of the app? Oh yeah, she got me a Moltres, by the way. She got me a Moltres. She's like, what was the name of the app again? I want to play it. Hold on, Pokemon T's trading card game P? Pokemon trading card game P. Okay. Pocket. Got her hooked. Is it good? It's alright. She got me a Moltres, like a pretty rare Moltres, so I'm just like... But yeah, I made her open. I was like, open this for me. And she was like, that felt really addicting. It's an okay game. Like, there's not really that much to do so far. But just opening the packs is pretty addictive, you know? Like, I'm too scared to do, like, the battles. What's your friend code? That's private. That's secret. I have my... I'm adding, like, IRL friends. So we can trade later on. She's messaging me saying, downloading right now. She hates us. I don't hate you. It's just that, you know, it's a game where I'm not gonna really play with anyone except, like, my friends in real life. I hope that makes sense. I actually considered, I, like, walked into GameStop and I was like, should I buy a real booster pack for Pokemon? And then I thought about it and I said, huh, nah. Nah. I'd have no room to put my Pokemon cards. Another gambling addict created. She, like, held it and she was like, oh, it felt really nice. And I was like, right, the show? Because it's like, the sound is really nice. The feeling of opening the packs is really nice. It has the, like, vibrations on the phone. You can't do much, but it's just something to do, you know? She's not just fine. She's beyond admirable. She's like a monster. The president suddenly stops digging through the bookshelves. She tilts her head and looks up at the ceiling for a second. She turns to face me and says, I haven't gotten good cards in days. I was pretty dopamine. I got the cards. When she opened the cards, I was like, whoa! She opened the booster pack for me, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a Moltres! It's a shiny one, too! It's glittery and moves weird. I haven't gotten good cards, though. 80% of the time, mindless talk is what digs one's grave. You really dug yourself a hole. Shot myself in the bed I made, and now I must lie on my phone. What? What does this mean? Hold on. I get it, but that's not how you say it. Literature club writing, alright. I must lie on my foot. I must lay in the bed that I made? I don't know. Is that what it... What? There's literally 2 idioms mashed together. You're right. I shot myself in the foot. Even the game said it. Wait, that's not how those idioms go. The president nods and starts rummaging through the bookshelves again. I can't quite figure out what she's nodding to, but something suddenly bothers me, so I ask her. Come to think of it, both you and Yukino-senpai have written for the club magazine before. What does that mean? That's taboo. Eh? Reading the club magazine inside the club room is forbidden. It is a pact among the members of the literature club to maintain a mutual mental well-being. It can save lives. Your life, for example? My life, for example. I see, so I better not touch it now. Shitaji, kun. You should also be prepared. The fate of the writing in the club magazine is equal for everyone. Such a cruel thing. What? I see. Snowpaws. After stuffing several books into her bag, she stands up and stretches. Are you going home? Yeah, I'm done. I got what I came here for. Good work today. When I stop her, who is already towards the door, she turns around. Wait. As she was heading towards the door, I stop her as she's heading towards the door. She turned around. I wonder if it's be strange to ask such a question out of the blue, but since I have already called out to her, I can't withdraw. I can't stop now! Oh! President, do you know why Yukino-senpai joined the literature club? I was never made privy to such information. Oh, so you don't know. I was surprised by your answer. In addition to the peculiar wording, I'm taken aback because she doesn't seem to know a lot about Senpai. Did you think I would know? She asked, as if she read my mind. I'm unable to read the emotions of the eyes peeking behind the glasses. Weren't you also in the club with Yukino-senpai last year? That's why I thought you would know. At my word, she brushes her bangs and sighs. She seems hesitant for a bit, but apparently decides to reply. I'm not interested in knowing, or at least I pretend that I don't. Huh? If you're interested in someone, that means you want to get involved with said person, right? I'm tired of doing that, so I abandoned that fight. There's no profit. Also no losses. I don't want to bet on anything. What are you saying? What are you yammering about? I had no idea she felt that way. What do you mean? I don't want to get involved in anyone's business. There you go. This girl, she seems very similar to me. Mane-chan is amazing. It's like her chips flow out endlessly. What does that mean? What chips? What kind of chips? Potato chips? Even when she loses the... Get filled again. Oh, yeah? Maybe that's how you eventually become rich. What is she talking about? Gambling? That's what it means to be worthy of my respect. I have no idea what she's talking out! I understand what the president is trying to say. I don't. Is it really true? I'm sorry. Could it be that I've been saying weird things all the time? Is Senpai really as invincible as the president says, even if it's eventually filled? Isn't a hole? You can't call someone that! You just can't call someone that! Even if the pain disappears, isn't a wound still... You just can't say that about a person! Well, I'm going now. See you. Okay. Good work today. She's sending me updates. What the hell? What the heck? She already got three super rare cards. What the hell? She's got a Marowak, a Mewtwo, and a Bulbasaur already. The EX versions. I just got the Mewtwo. I don't even have Marowak. No, she's a free player. I know. Hold on, I'm telling her addiction incoming. She's sending me the screenshots. I don't know if you can hear my phone notification going off. But she's sending me screenshots saying, look at the Pokemon I got. Oh, she's gonna be so addicted now. If she stays free, no problem. I'm a free player too. I feel like every time I look at any VTuber talking about the game, their luck is incredible, and I'm just I keep on getting the same Pokemons over and over, and they're all the 1-star stuff, the 1 diamond stuff, not even cool stuff, you know? She puts her hand on the door handle, but she suddenly seems to remember something and turns around. The club magazine. Why don't you have a look? I think Manny-chan wrote something. The club magazine. I'm surprised by her unexpected suggestion. Isn't reading the club magazine taboo? It's fine as long as it doesn't affect me. A tyrant. I'm merely acknowledging my freedom and rights, and with this, I'm done here. Bye! And with that, she leaves. I can only hear her. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hear her in Icy's voice, and all I can hear is the bye. Icy says. I'm left alone. As soon as the president closes the door, I take out the club magazine from the bookshelf. Looking at the table of contents, I see Senpai's name several times. As I approach the works one by one, I find a certain entry. Window by Yukino Akabane, first year. I like books. I especially like novels. And I like looking out of the window. No matter who you are, you only live once. No one can ever escape their own lives and go into someone else's. Sometimes I wonder if life is like a bug cage. Everybody is trapped in insect cages, unable to go out into the outside world. I feel like I have no choice but to keep all parts of myself within the cage. But there are books in this world. A book is at least part of someone's life. A book is a small window. A book is a small outside world. So to speak, it's like a window in a human room. Through the window, you can see the... You got a gloom. Like the special art, special card gloom. I don't even have that one yet. Through the window, you can see the scenery outside. There's no exit from this insect cage, but there are many open windows. I like looking out of the windows. I'm looking out the window from the literature club room. I'm dazed for a while. When I regain my composure, I think of Senpai. Such luck. She's honestly a super lucky person. And she's like the unluckiest, luckiest person I know. Does that make sense? What kind of life did she live in her original world? How did she come to this world? I'm trying to imagine it. Kinda, yeah. So, like, you know, out of everyone, she would probably be the only one that, like, get, like, randomly selected for something. But, like, she's also the person who would get sick all the time, you know? Or... lucky with gacha, but unlucky with important things? Yeah, something like that. Like... like... monkey paw? No, more like, you know, sometimes you'd have, like, extreme bad luck. Like... and then other times you'd have, like, extreme good luck, I guess? That's what I'm trying to say. Does that balance out? Unlucky in life, lucky at cars. Yeah. Like, she's incredibly good at, like, getting, like, today we both went out to do the, what do you call it? Claw game? Yeah, claw games. And she got the claw. She, like, gets all of the claws, and I'm, like, struggling as heck, going, like, why can't I get a single plushie? And she's like, bloop, 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 oh my gosh, I got so many of them. And I'm like, I haven't even won one yet. You know? She's like, oh my gosh, I won so many. Did you win any mercy? No. Just no. Starts pouting. A sound takes me by surprise and I turn around. It's the second time today that I turn towards the door after I hear someone's voice. There she is. Hello, Haruya-kun. Senpai. She comes into the room stumbling and sits in her usual seat. Her complexion looks noticeably bad. On my end, I hurriedly put the club magazine back on the shelf, but I don't think it's a bad thing to read the club magazine in the literature club. Haruya-kun, that's taboo. The club president said so too. The president? Did she come here today? Yeah, to borrow books. Oh, really? I'd really like to see her. She says lazily, resting her head on her chin. I wonder if her tiredness hasn't gone away. Feel free to read the club magazine. Isn't it taboo for you? Nope, I don't really care. I have read what I wanted to read, though, so I don't take it out. Wait, I've read what I wanted to read, though, so I don't take it out again. Instead, I sit in my usual chair. Are you not feeling well? Kinda. I've been tired lately. For a second, she looks exhausted. Me too. Me too, trying to translate this live. I'm struggling. However, she suddenly corrects her sitting posture. Hey, Haruya-kun. Yes? She calls out to me and speaks in a serious tone. Instinctively, I sit upright too. This is just hypothetical. If I had to leave here soon, would you be okay? What's wrong all of a sudden? There's nothing wrong, but yesterday while I was resting at home, I had this thought. I was wondering what you were doing at school without me. I laughed at myself because I couldn't imagine you being alone in this room. Am I being rude? No, I can't really imagine it either. I see. If I'm getting your stamp of approval, then I guess it's really fine. Is it even possible for you to leave? You love the literature club. Is that how you see me? That's what my intuition tells me. Your intuition is spot on. But, well, I think I can deal with it. I was alive and well before coming here, so I don't think of it as some inseparable bond or anything. What the heck are they talking about? I am so out of it right now. What are you saying? Hello? What are you saying? But I think the way we keep changing, and so do our needs. For example, cigarettes and alcohol for adults. They don't know the taste of it as children, yet many can't let go of it when they grow up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about right now? Isn't that the same with our club? Huh? She sighs. She gets up from her chair and leans against the window with her back towards me. She continues talking. I have to graduate. Isn't graduation still some time away? That's right. Well, getting a little sentimental. You see, yesterday I lost my perfect attendance at both the club and school. I'm a little down. She looks back at me with a troubled smile. She said my intuition is good. If so, then surely this is a roundabout way of saying goodbye. But that's just my guess. But she must have realized the situation she's in after being attacked by the rain Ayakashi. Then, after thinking it through the day, she's shown up at the club again, coming to a decision. So, also, most likely believes I know nothing. But she's wrong about that, as I have somehow been involved in it. I don't know everything, but at least I do know what the Rain Ayakashi told me. Senpai? Yes? I have to answer a question. If you were to leave soon, would I be okay? That's what you asked. Oh, yes. Can you give me a reply? I can tell at first glance she's looks like usual, but there's a hint of anxiety on her face. If you were gone, Senpai, There's choices now?! Both of them seem bad?! I will live on, or I don't want that, even if it were to kill me. Huh? Huh? Okay, I can't even save. Alright, 2? Okay, this one? I don't want that even if it were to kill me. This one? This one? Okay. There you go. 2. 2. I saw 2s, so we're gonna go with 2. I just think it's painful. I don't like it. I'm sorry for making things difficult, but if you're going to disappear after graduating anyway, I might as well say it. It may be unsightly, it may be pathetic, but that's my honest answer. At least in this situation, I won't be able to say that I couldn't express my real feelings. Even if I'm unskillful, I don't care if I say it even clumsily. Okay? That's why I don't want that. Even if it were to kill me. If I don't speak up now, I know I'll regret it for the rest of my life. She widens her eyes. Is my answer really that surprising? There's a stunned silence for a while, whether it was due to a loss for words or confusion. After a few moments of silence, as if time has stopped, she asks me, even if you were to die. Even if I were to die! You know what you're saying? I think those words carry a lot of weight. To me, this isn't something you can just say just because you got carried away in the moment. I do mean it. My life is centered around school, my daily life, and my relationships revolve around school. I think everyone's like that during high school. That's why club activities are the center of my school life. I come to school every day for club activities and to skip class. For me, the center of the club is Senpai. I come to the classroom every day to see you. My heart shrinks. I feel like I just said something very important. Now that I put it into words, it's irreversible. It's shaking the very foundation of who I've been until now. This thought suddenly comes to my heart and I can't continue my words. Okay. The sound of rain echoes in my ears. I have suddenly forgotten how to breathe. I can't look her in the face, and instead I drop my eyes at her school shoes. Got it. I look up at her voice. She's looking straight at me. Dark, deep, unfathomable eyes. Thanks, Haruya-kun. I understand how you feel. It's alright if you die, right? A note of caution, I nod. I don't know what comes next. I hate the future. The amount of time spent in high school may seem small when compared to life as a whole. Did we just... You know what? Whatever. However, I am living as a high school student right now. Is she gonna... Did we just pick the bad end? For me, the present is everything. The classroom with Senpai is the center of my world. I don't care if I'm called abnormal or immature. Will I ever be able to find something in my life that I feel like I can give all to? Be able to do that as an adult? Do such thing exist in everyone's life? I just nod and look into her eyes and nod. Yes, yes, yes. First she nods mysteriously, but her movements become gradually lighter. As if she had been possessed and the curse has finally been lifted. Her mouth relaxes. After returning to normal, she asks, Say, there's something that worries me a little. Yeah? Haruya-kun, You said you don't want me to suddenly disappear, but I never mentioned disappearing. Wait, did you just say? Did you just ask? What would happen if I disappear? Wait, what do you mean? You just asked that, though. That's what you said, right? I feel like I'm being gaslit. I'm just saying that I have to graduate someday, too. You misunderstanding something, or did you think I was implying I'm transferring to another school? A smile appears on her lips. I don't know what she's thinking, but I can tell she's trying to find out how much I know. Thought you would disappear because it's raining. What's up with that? That makes no sense. Are you malfunctioning or something? What is she saying? Did she just say? Okay, you know what? I'm mad at the translation right now. Come on now, I'm just imitating your usual behavior. How rude. She must have already figured out, in order not to be caught by the rain Ayakashi, we must slip hidden meaning into our everyday conversation. A code or a metaphor, it feels very much like a literature club thing to do. Looks like it's going to rain tonight. What a problem. You only say that because you know me well. Well, a little. You can't imitate someone you don't know. She nods and huffs. Can I call you tonight? Sure. Let's talk about the future. She looks at the rain through the window, and I don't know what will happen from now on, but right now I'm happy. Haruya-kun? Yes? Do you like the rain? I hate this rain. Thought so. Dark rain clouds filled the sky far into the distance. Will I ever see clear skies again? I was hoping for a bad ending, honestly. Rain, darkness, the time is 10 p.m. Exactly 1 hour before the time set by the rain Ayakashi. With my smartphone in hand, I lean my elbow against the desk and I fret over the situation. Can't think clearly. I'm very nervous waiting for her call. Can't do anything. I'm worried about her and I can't go check because the rain Ayakashi would surely notice something. What are you planning, Senpai? An incoming call, my body jumps up. I thought that was me! Hello? Haruya-kun, it's me. How are you holding up? Didn't we meet in the classroom just a few hours ago? I thought that was me. I was like... I almost said her name. Did my gal pal? I forgot to ask if I could say her name on stream. Did my gal pal want to call me because because she got like a because she got like a special card or something? Well, people change in such a short time. That's right, people's hearts are freckle. I believe the word is fickle. Right? Not that I know how to... Not knowing how to start correcting her, I remain silent, then she continues. Okay, that was on purpose. Starting now, I'll show you proof. Haruya-kun, can you look in the sky? The sky? It'll be a once-in-a-lifetime sight. Don't miss it. I turn off the lights and open the room just in case. Open the curtains and the window. Pitch black clouds merge with the darkness of the night, and only the sound of rain echoes in the midst of it. Are you ready? Yeah, but what's going on? The end of everything. I'm breaking all the taboos now. Huh? Huh? Despite my confusion, the call is cut off. As I'm staring blankly at the sky, the center of the sky begins to shine brightly. What's going on? Is she doing that? The light expands little by little. Just when I think it's about the size of the moon in the night sky, the light condenses at once and becomes a mere dot. I'm still watching the movement of the sky, then the moment begins. Ah! My eyes! Ah! Stupid! Ow! From the point in the sky, a dazzling light spreads like a ring and runs through the whole sky as if as if a star was exploding. My flash! The flashbang! Oh, okay, it's back to normal. The moment the night sky stars to twinkle. The night sky starts to twinkle with glimmering. Yeah, I can open a booster pack with glimmering stars, and a huge full moon illuminates the night. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna open it live. Okay. I'm gonna open a Charizard pack. Do you think the carousel does anything? Ah! Did you hear that? I got a Charizard. I got Charizard EX. Not like the special card, but like the regular card. But it's still cool and does the like holographic effect. Nice. We blessed your pulls. Thank you for the blessed pulls. Give me a second. I'm gonna do my dailies for a second. What's this rare pack pick? Oh my gosh! Okay. Recover my stamina. Fuck! Rare pack card, weird pack pick, and then I choose the worst card, the least card. It's always like that. It's like, okay, 3 out of 5 cards. You can choose like a shiny holographic card. You choose the normal card. Why is my life like this, honestly? Oh well, I finished my dailies. Sorry. Because I have a Charizard now. Now that I have a Charizard, I got like a rental deck. What's the Pokegold stuff? Is it a new season already? Is it telling me because it's a new season? Okay. Enough Pokemon. Sorry. Sorry, enough Pokemon. It's like, what is this? What's happening? She's playing the game! Okay. Green clouds in the area are cleared. Senpai? An incoming call. I raise my voice as soon as I pick up. Did you do that? Indeed, it was quite beautiful, wasn't it? She replies care freely while I'm overwhelmed by surprise, almost stunned. Even with this, even the rain, Ayaka, she can't chase after you. We can relax for a while. It's okay for you to do this? It's not, but I don't care. I feel the same way as you do. She feels the same. However, she and I have different kinds of strengths. Then, shall we meet? I'm coming to pick you up. Let's see. Your room has a window, didn't it? She keeps going as if nothing happened. I see. Is this the path that we've chosen? I take a deep breath. I need a moment to calm myself down. You're taking deep breaths. What, can't I? No, go ahead. Oh, I know. Can I take a deep breath with you? Why are you asking me? There are people who get angry when imitated, right? I'm not like that. Please do as you wish. Here, deep breath through my speaker, making small talk calm my heart a little. Maybe as my senpai, she was taking care of me. So, do you have any windows at your house? We do, like you would expect a normal house. That's so. Windows are something to be found in ordinary rooms, after all. Sorry, let's get back on topic. Head to your house and knock on your room window. Then I will wait in front of the entrance. So please see me when you're ready. Got it. Please close the curtain. I need to mentally prepare. I like it. We're coming closer one step at a time, giving each other time. What does this mean? What are you saying? Isn't that a great idea? I can hear her take a breath. Then she says in a faintly trembling voice, I'll come in my true form. Don't be surprised. What true form? For some reason, the words make my heart beat fast. I also take a deep breath and reply, yes, I'll be waiting. What true form? And I'll be here right away. I hang up. I stand by the window and draw the curtains again. Through the gap, I can peep the night spreading far beyond the window. It spreads far and wide. Is she a wolf? Like we had agreed, I soon heard knocking on the window. I open the curtains, but there's no one outside. Only the darkness of the evening. I take a deep breath, feeling all the tension and exhilaration build up. The area around the pit of my stomach seems close to bursting. The same feeling when I head to the meeting place on the day we went to the hydrangea gardens. I open the door of my room and stand in front of the mirror, wondering what to do with my belongings. Do I need a wallet in case? I'm rushing it and end up leaving the room with nothing. I think it's the most appropriate. Quietly pass through the dark corridor and carefully descend the stairs. Standing in front of the entrance, I take a deep breath. It wasn't enough, so I squat down, holding my head in my hands, and I mutter, Senpai, I'm ready. I have made up my mind. I open the front door with a trembling hand, to my surprise. Huh? Okay. Suddenly, SMT knockoff. She kind of does look like what's the fire fairy girl again. Senpai? There's something inhuman standing there. It could never really be human, but it's too beautiful to be called a monster. So one of a kind of existence that seems to have nothing similar to the beings of this world. Yeah, except for SMT. Senpai, that's you, right? Yes, it's me. Nice to meet you. Yukino Akabane has changed to the winged Ayakashi. Kabane Shirayuki Hime. Shirayuki Hime? The deathly red-winged deity. These are my real... This is my real appearance and name. Okay. Her long white hair flutters and in the night breeze, just like the flow of a silvery river. Red butterfly-like wings spread out behind her slender, jet-black body. That's gray, but okay. And most of all, what catches my eye is that she's a figure without a face. When I stare at her for a while, she smiles as if embarrassed. How is she smiling if she doesn't have a face? I realize that I've been staring too much, so I hurriedly avert my gaze. It's a little awkward. You can feel it. I feel like she's smiling. I feel like you should say, like, I feel like she's smiling. Surely I shouldn't have come. She says quietly. Do you hate meeting me? That's not it, but it's true that I shouldn't have met you, nor should I have shown you this form. But now that we've met and you're showing it to me... And that's a problem. Excuse me, are you eyeing her and not me? What did she have that I don't, huh? Yeah. She sighs. The atmosphere is what? Done is done. Then she looks up at the sky and murmurs. Because the moon is so bright. Her hand reaches out and wraps around my right cheek. They say the moon drives people crazy. They say the moon drives people crazy. She has wings. I don't have any wings. I don't have any wings. What's wrong? I don't have any wings. This is unfair. You're right. I don't have any wings. We can change that. We can change that. I'm naturally upset now. Like lunacy? Yeah, we probably get a little crazy, both you and I. That's surprising. This was something crazy, so now I'm crazy. It is midnight. I hate to say this, butt. Oh my gosh, it spins while I move these. But I have to be up real early. So I'm gonna cut this stream short. And there's a lot going on tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you, Misaka Best, for remembering for 5 months. Not all angels need wings, I think. I think the game ends after the scene. Okay, well, we can keep going. And if it doesn't end, well, screw it, right? Okay, is that surprising? I was told something crazy, so now I'm crazy. Don't lie to me, I swear. And even then, you still wanted to see me. I wanted to see you even more. What a weirdo. I don't want weird people calling me that. I'm not human. I don't want weird creatures calling me that. Senpai! With a sigh, I put my hand on Senpai's hand. You aren't human. Words that sound like a soliloquy leak out of my mouth. You aren't human, Senpai. What did you think? That was the question, nothing special. I thought you were a normal human being, but I didn't think you were a normal person. Thank you, Asi, for remembering for 5. Short, the stream wasn't even supposed to happen, so thanks for streaming. I really wanted to take the week off so I could catch up on things like my chores. Like my chores and catching up with friends. Because I didn't get to see them for a long time. You get groceries? I got groceries. Yeah, I went to Costco. You get a lot done. Define a lot, because I got done what I wanted to get done. So did you catch up on stuff this week? Not quite yet. I have a few more stuff to do. And I might have to go toilet shopping. So I can replace the toilet. Was it that bad? It's been bad for a while. Was it clogged or broken? Both? It won't flush. And it doesn't have enough power to flush. And I've done everything I can. It's just awful to use. And it's just a bad toilet. And it's the second time that I clogged this week. So I'm just I'm at my wit's end. So I'm just kind of that's it. Just replace it. I don't even think a plumber can fix this, because this toilet has been causing me such a headache for the past 8 years. It's been giving me such a headache, right? And so now I'm just kind of that's it. I'm gonna replace it. Screw it. I'm gonna replace it. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Pay for Kohai, for the 150 toilet. Yeah. So you've already replaced the pump? I've replaced everything. I've already had my entire plumbing stuff replaced or whatever. But I think it's just the toilet is bad, and I'm trying to replace all the toilets. toilets, actually. I'm gonna try to replace all the toilets, but I think I'll do it slowly, so I'll just replace this one. So thank you so much for the tip. It will help pay for new toilet. I've been putting it off, but I definitely have to fix it because I'm just like, I've had like so many plumbers come in before and was like, it's fine, and I'm just like, it's a shit toilet, isn't it? Okay, what's with the question? Nothing special. I thought you were a normal person. Right. What's the opposite of normal? Abnormal? Special. I reply by reflex. Reflexively. Surprised at myself, I break into a cold sweat, although I usually take it back right away. This is not the case. I gently take her hand. Okay, good. Nothing is there. And resting on my cheek to my chest, I put my other hand on top of hers. I look up at Senpai's faceless face. Okay, sure. And say, you're special. To me, Senpai is Senpai. Whether or not you're a human being, that changes nothing for me, and I can't help it. There's no expression on her face. We stare at each other for a while, but eventually her hand slips out of mine and puts it around my back. Aren't you scared? Scared of you? Yes. Not at all. Well, not beyond you being an upperclassman. Huh. She takes a long breath and hugs me tightly. I was scared. A faint voice. You were? That's right, because if I showed myself to you like this, what would I do if you reject me? That's a baseless worry. I think you're beautiful. Beautiful? Did you just say beautiful? Yeah, I mean, no. Not beautiful as in for people. It's like the beauty of flowers and butterflies. What are you trying to say, man? I get it. You don't have to be embarrassed. It's a moonlit night's rendezvous. We don't have time for that now. I know, let's talk calmly later. I am only me. I came here because I was happy to be called. You were happy? She lets out a sigh as if the weight has been lifted off of her shoulder. She then looks up to the full moon and says, the night makes people bold. No doubt about it. When tomorrow comes, I might be too embarrassed to see you again. But will there be a tomorrow? She says nothing, and I don't say anything either. I love the silence. Let's go, Haruya-kun. Her too. To the hydrangea garden. I couldn't take it easy before. What do you say? Okay, but how do we get there? With my wings. She picks me up, and I leave myself to her. Her body gently floats in the air, and soon my eyes go beyond the roof of the houses. So, is she like really killing people? Don't look down, you'd be scared. I understood then. Can I look at you? Wobble. Wibble wobble wobble do 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 do. Hey, Senpai? The ground and sky rotate. The light of the houses trail and circle, and I see the night sky in front of me. After regaining her balance, she says, talking is forbidden. No talking! Is this a night bus or something? After that, we continue the night flight. While chatting, we weave through the clouds in the night sky while basking in the full moon. Surely, if someone looked at us from a distance, we would have become a single dot running through the sky. We land at the nightly hydrangea garden. The flowers are wet from the rain that fell until the evening, and the white moonlight is reflected on the water droplets. She says no talking. They proceed to talk. It's true. Come on, let's walk and look around. She changed into her human form again and turns towards me. Let's chat while we walk. I thought it was like no talking. So we start our final trip back home. We start walking side by side with a sunny and transparent feeling like the one after rain. Not human. Walking next to me, she says suddenly. Well, to be honest, when the rain Ayakashi said that to me, I was convinced pretty quickly. I wonder what that means. She replies with a smile. You're saying that to someone who's been living like a human until now, you know. It didn't really work out well, though. Oh. Why are you pretending to be human? Do you live here posing as someone else? Senpai has a thoughtful look. She then answers me. I wanted to go out to the world, and I was also interested in people. Is there any reason for that? I'm a well-to-do young lady, after all. What's that reaction? It's convincing. Does it fit? It does indeed. You seem to find everything fitting today. But that does help me understand you had no common sense, or rather, you did things ordinary people wouldn't think of, so I was rather relieved to hear that. You know, I thought she might have just been... I would have just thought she might have been, you know, a little bit on the spectrum instead of inhuman? You know? I wonder if it was really that unconventional. Do you think you were pulling the whole human thing off pretty well? I thought so at first. But now that attitude doesn't feel right anymore, does it? That's right. I was in high spirits when I entered school, but people gradually stopped approaching me. Well, people choose who they want to be friends with. Which one would it be on our case? Which one? What do you mean? You say people choose others. Did I choose you, or did you choose me? I'm pretty sure you were the one that did the choosing. I feel like I can only answer that I chose. Oh, you just said something nice, didn't you? It's the truth. Back during club members recruitment day, when I first met you for the first time, I wanted to follow you. I was sure you'd take me to a faraway place. And was that prediction correct? Me being here now is the answer! That's right. I too am here now after many sacrifices. Silence descends between us, who were beginning to regain their normal liveliness. What? That is the truth. Yeah. I'm an existence that shouldn't be anywhere by now. I can't say anything. I'm not able to condemn you. So she did do it! To be honest, I still can't dislike you. I can't hate you no matter what you've done. I don't want to. It may sound like I'm saying something out of line. But I'm happy I can meet with you one last time. One last time? Yeah, I came here to do that. When I met the Rain Ayakashi, I thought maybe there are Ayakashi even more dreadful out there. And maybe there's a lot of them. That's right. There are many more powerful Ayakashi, stronger than him. You see, and all of them may come to get you. Surely. Today might be our last time. Yes, that's all correct. So if we meet today and said our farewells, that would be it. But maybe we can be together forever. Are you suggesting we should escape? That's sort of what I was thinking. I like the sound of it. That might be nice, but... She raises her voice when I turn around. She looks up. She's looking up at the moon in the sky. The moon is beautiful. Just as she says, the moon floating in the pitch black sky is pouring light while illuminating the clouds of dark night. Okay, repetition, but that's okay. It's like a round hole in the sky. There's another world up there, and its light is leaking onto the earth. It's the kind of hole the moon is. No, I'm pretty sure that's from the sun. Why does the moonlight look so lonely? Also, don't call the moon a hole. Yeah, exactly, right? You can't just call the moon a hole. Maybe we're the ones who are lonely. Not the moonlight. We're all lonely. But we usually don't realize or hide from anyone as we live our lives. But at night, the moon shines on it, on the loneliness inside us. Haruya-kun, have you ever felt lonely? Recently, not much, but I get the feeling at night. I see. And you? I do feel lonely. After answering immediately, she lowers her eyes. I'm lonely, and I feel as though my body is going to collapse at any moment. If there's anything I can do. She outstretches her arms, wraps them around my back from the front, and hugs me. I want to have you. Then I'll exchange Haruya for Senpai. You said it now, no takes backs. She chuckles. Hey, Haruya-kun, can you hear? Hear what? Looks like it's going to rain soon. Raindrops fall suddenly. When I look up, the rain clouds that should have been cleared earlier, beginning to cover the night sky again. Then what's coming now is... You bastards! Alright, okay. I hear a crackle behind me. The deafening voice of the shark slams down from above onto the ground. The hydrangea sways in the roar of the earth. When I turn around, I'm held in Senpai's chest. What is that? She mutters something. Only one word, but I can't understand it well. The agony of death, the screaming voice in pain, even though it comes from our enemy, his screams freeze my blood. Changes in the volume and tone of the voice until the scream faded away. It seems to make the contours of death stand out vividly. And a sound as if a large amount of water is being thrown onto the ground. It's over. That's it? Then she adds, as if remembering. Looks like a red spider lily. Did she say bloom or break or burst? I thought she said the exact word doesn't matter anymore. A red spider lily. Do you have any more regrets? Do you want to see one for the last time? Nope, it's okay. Ignore what I said. Rather, let's continue what we were talking about earlier. She says, letting go of my body. Are you talking about escaping? Yeah, I'm calling it an escape. Well, I have no intention of running away. Do you want to obey the orders or want to fight? It doesn't matter if I were to obey now. I've harmed Fukae way too much to be forgiven. By Fukae, she refers to the rain Ayakashi. She had laid a hand on her compatriot. It's not that we won't run away, it's that we can't run away in the first place. We'll be caught, and even if we resist, we have no chance of winning, and when we're caught, we'll be killed. That's all our options. Are we at a dead end? I don't know what to do. What should I do? I'll follow you. Thank you. Let's see. She changes her appearance into her Ayakashi form and picks me up again, and we take to the sky. The moon looms over us. It's so close that you can see the other side. We arrive at our school. The scenery that I normally see looks completely different within the darkness of the night. When we approach the window of the clubroom, Senpai strokes its surface with her fingertips. And I pull the window and open it smoothly. The sense of series of movements are natural and fluent like a ritual. Even a locked door is ineffective for you. It's like opening the shell of a clam. The expression gets stuck in my mind. The clams having their shells open, things she had done come to mind. Was there even a crime done in a locked room in a nationwide murder case? Careful. It's dark. I enter the clubroom spontaneously without having decided to do so beforehand. I grab the edge of the window with both hands, put my foot on the window frame to climb over. The sole of my shoes touch the wooden floor. After that, I step aside and turn around to see her fluttering in like a butterfly. When she enters the room, the outside air blows in, and the darkness inside blends with it. Even breaking through a window now makes such a difference. Should we turn on the light? I ask, closing the window. It's better if we don't. It'll be troublesome if the light can be seen from outside. She replies while lowering the key to close the window. Key? The handle? Our movements blend together seamlessly, like gears on a machine. I'm sure that if I were to start a sentence, she would immediately be able to say the rest of it. This is the sort of sense of unity that envelops us. We face each other in the dark. In the pitch-black clubroom, Senpai's figure is emitting a mysterious glow. It's strange. What is? Well, we're sneaking into school at night right now. I think it would be normal to get a little excited, but I'm strangely calm. What are you talking about now? First you made the rain clear, then you flew into the sky and you killed the shark. Only after that do we sneak in the school at night. True. This is quite the big adventure. Well, maybe we don't feel it that much because we're too used to being together in the clubroom like this. Might be that. Ah, this room, overflowing with our time spent together, is now connected to this moment as well. The clubroom is filled with darkness and the heat of the rainy season. Okay. We stare at each other in the dark. The darkness envelops us. Our body melts into the darkness, and the darkness stretches into us. Okay, darkness, darkness, darkness. Take a shot. A faint ray of moonlight seeps into the room through the window. She grabs my hand. The light of the moon slowly disappears, buried by the cold rain clouds. She takes a step forward. I don't move. From the front, she then pushes my body towards the wall. I retreat towards the wall without resisting. While following the direction of her strength, I end up leaning against the wall, covered from above by Senpai. This body doesn't have enough strength to hold on anymore. She brings her mouth... What mouth? She doesn't have a mouth. Close to my ear and whispers. The trembling of the thin air is like a caress, ticklish. Do you understand? So you want to eat me to make it last longer? You fool. She chuckles. Do you understand? I do. Now it's enough. She says nothing, but I don't have to answer. Words exist to communicate with each other, but when your relationship with someone is deep, you need less words. This is our case too. Or you don't need words. A critical place, a singularity, our literature club room. The air is slightly disturbed. Her warm breath flows down my neck. It's probably an unspoken sigh. Outside, the rain continues to fall like a soft noise. It's the sound of silence. The sound of silence. She brings her mouth close to my ear. What mouth? The touch of her hair on my cheek is ticklish. We keep our faces close together. She doesn't have a face for a while, listening to each other's breathing. Now the moon is swallowed by clouds. The moonlight is gone, and the narrow room is overflowing with darkness. Darkness! Darkness! Something hard touches the upper edge of my ear, the inside of which is made of cartilage. My tactile sense that had become sharp in the darkness now sharpens further with all the nerves of the ear. I feel a solid touch behind my ear. Soon the pressure loosens up. The seams of my body might just collapse and vaporize. That's how I feel. Usually we don't notice, but our bodies are truly heavy and there's nothing we can do about it. If you have a body, you can go anywhere on Earth. Some ingenuity, you can fly in the sky and dive deep in the sea. But without a body, you can go even further. What is he doing? Is he like... What's the word? When you leave your body. As I was thinking all that, a weight suddenly added to my body. Transcending? No, what is it? Out-of-body experience. It's like... I forgot the word, never mind. It has body heat and breathing. The body's indeed heavy, rightfully so, I think. Painful? No, not at all. Astral projection. Yeah, is he astral projecting? We all have a body. I'm sure that's why we can feel each other's hearts and pain. But because of that very body, we can never be with someone. When we are born, we become a single individual and we live alone forever. Not everyone, jeez. In this lukewarm, damp darkness, these walls dissolve, just like their shadows blending together. Our boundaries become ambiguous. I don't believe all of us were born to be alone. That's why we socialize, you know? Where does it end for me, Senpai, in the darkness that fills this room? Darkness again! Darkness mention! My body's floating, like being in a warm water. Is my blood rushing to my head, or is my consciousness hazy, or maybe my soul trying to escape? Wait. Anything is fine. For now, I am me and I am here. For now. Senpai, are you here? I ask. She raises her upper body. The desire to touch her, I stretch out my arm towards her. My hand touches her cheek. I am. She says with her familiar voice. She takes my hand and shakes it, redirecting it somewhere. It's pulsating. Are they... You know? Are they, you know? You know? Warm blood circulates through her palm. How long will you be here? I'll be here forever. What about you? I'll stay here until the end. She approaches me again. I whisper in her ear as I wrap my arms around her back. Senpai? What? I like you? Am I allowed to show this? Ah! This is fine, right? Thank you. I'm very happy. I'm so happy. Me too. I love you. I love everything. Your taste too? Is it over? Is it finally ogre? Am I free? I'm free! finally free. What was that ending? She ate him. It seemed like she actually ate him. Nom nom nom. Yum 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 yum. Willing cannibalism? Is it cannibalism if she's not? If she's an Ayakashi? English localization could be a little better. Well, at least it's over for me. It's a free game! It's a free game anyway, so he's fine, you know? Was it always flickering like this? I don't remember. Anyways. Yay! And it's over. That was the game. Translation a little rough, but that's fine. We managed to get the basic scenario. I feel like I may have lost a few brain cells. But, you know. Brain hort, it's fine. But thank you everyone for joining me today. I'm gonna head to bed because I gotta wake up early. And it's a busy day tomorrow. I will be on Serenity's channel. Hosting? No. Commentating on the Hunger Games, Minecraft Hunger Games event. So I actually watched the first Hunger Games for this. So please check it out. There's gonna be tons of people there, and it will be full of drama and suspense, and I think it'll be really, really fun. So I'm looking forward to it. Do we have any other streams this weekend too? Maybe not. Nito, hope you don't get motion sick. I'm just commentating, so I don't have to participate. I just have to see people. What time is that? Check Serenity's channel. And that's about it for today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me on my spontaneous, stream. She gets to watch other people suffer. Yeah, I'll be like the bourgeois. The capital, right? The people at the capital watching and enjoying the proletarian masses fight to death. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope y'all have a good one. I don't know if anyone's on, but I'm gonna just I might raid you all into, if Serenity has it up, I might raid into that, but if not, hold on, does Serenity have the thingy up? The room? Oh, I see it. I got it. I'm gonna raid into that. It's a long time till then. But yeah. Will you be in the Saturday collab? Oh, right. I have a collab. Yeah. I does. Can you tell that I'm being forgetful? Okay. I do have a collab. I'll be there for the collab too, but I'll take the rest of the week off in order to catch up on work and chores and actually get things done.  'Cause... 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 '